Alright, fix to do a 750 vacuum secondary deal for Dave, but you get good gas mileage, you get clean, crisp throttle response, and when you go wide open, everything works fine. So clean it up and make it pretty. Okay, I don't know if a lot of people understand how vacuum secondary carburetors work, but it's not vacuum like engine vacuum. It's vacuum. See this little port, that little tiny hole right there? Really hard to see. That right there runs to this port right here. It runs to that port right there, which runs to this port right here. And as air speed increases, it creates a high-low pressure, which creates a vacuum right there. As air is pushing across that, creates a vacuum. And that vacuum is what opens this vacuum secondary. So as you have air passing by this, it's going to open the vacuum secondary. And that's how that works. A lot of people are like, oh, you don't got good engine vacuum, your vacuum secondary isn't going to work. That's not how it is. So there you go. Now I've got this whole thing tore apart. Deleted the choke. Don't need a choke. Power valve restrictor circuits on the primary. I got to pull this out and drill the power valve restrictor circuits out big, that I can keep a small jet, and it'll get great gas mileage. And then when you open it up, you get all the fuel and everything's good. So I could probably go to like a 69 jet or a 70 jet on this deal with a 6.5 power valve and probably 78 thousandths power valve restrictor circuit opened up too, and should run great. Alright, to modify this metering plate, what I do is I put like a 69 jet in, and I gotta increase the size of the power valve restrictor circuit. Gotta open them up. So I'll open them up to like 75, 78 thousandths. And then you can run a small jet. Alright, well, I'm working on Dave's. So I got all that coated, got the base plate coated, front bowl polished up and coated, and secondary vacuum pod coated. So what I do, I take Scotch-Brite and I have to polish in every one of these nooks and crannies and get it all cleaned up before I can coat it. See how I do? Got to get in there and clean all that up. Very time consuming, but it makes them look nice. New base plate gasket. So. Here's Dave's 750 vacuum secondary deal I built. I got to fix a couple places on the finish that I put on it. I'll pull it off there and fix a couple places, but she is dialed in. Engine's just about up to temperature. No bump shot, nothing. Good. I'll pop it off there and touch up in places and take it out there to him. It's gonna run good. Alright, here's Dave's vacuum secondary 750. Fix the coating on it and all that. So it's good to go. 68 primary, 80 secondary, 78 thousandths of power valve restrictor circuit, 6.5 power valve. Should be good. Well, it is good. It runs fantastic. But I'm saying it should be good for his combo. Alright, I'm gonna go put it on. Okay, so Kerry's put another turbo on the 56 because the other day we went up road, we had no boosters. No boost yet. Don't act like the boost is working. No. And turns out the journal bearing was bad in that other turbo, and it just it just wore out, so I brought him another one. We're gonna put a rebuild kit in that one, so he's done. He done put him another on it. Ta-da! Ta-da! Hopefully she gets back to whistling and making that cool thing called horsepower.
Yeah. I keep looking for Sling Blade to walk through the door going, why'd you kill this turbo first? Why'd you kill the turbo first?
The fidget spinner.
The fidget spinner.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get out.
He's just a little feller. Some folks calls it a turbo, I calls it a Kaiser blade. Where's that other turbo? Is that in that box?
Yeah, I put it back in the box.
Yeah, there she is. Like it turns, but it look at that, you can barely push it. And what was funny though is in that video you sent me, when you revved it up real good, it still tried to spin kind of, but just not enough to build, no boost. Oh yeah. So we'll snatch it apart, and a kit for these ain't but like 30 bucks. We'll put a kit in it and new bearing and all that. Should be good to go. But it didn't have no play up and down or nothing. So. All right, well, me and Kerry's taking the push hog on up the road again. And since it has another turbo on it, hopefully we get boost this time. We should. It's a different turbo. We've just been sitting and letting it get warm. Oh, I already hear it. I already hear the turbo again. Yeah, there she is.
I can already tell the difference. Yay! It kind of hesitated before it started spooling.
Yeah.
Now it don't have that. It starts.
Well, the turbo should be happier now that we give it more fuel. I went way up on the jet just to see what would happen. Building boost. There's 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 4, 5. And that ain't hardly no boost right there. You could probably go up more, but man, it runs pretty good. Top PSI's where she's at.
Well, that runs like a V8.
I know, it's cool. Look at the duck crossing. Get all your ducks in a row, folks.
Yeah, they got their ducks in a row.
Yeah. Quack, 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 quack.
Y'all ain't on quack, are you?
They're not quackheads. heavy truck. Man, that's a 6-cylinder.
Package in 1956 wasn't that great?
Yeah.
It sounds great.
Yeah, it's killer, man.
So happy.
Killer. It's kind of hard to see with the numbers upside down, but yeah, it's about 5.5 to 6.
Right.
So you could probably go up more, but I wouldn't. I mean, it's pretty good. Yeah.
It'll be a load of fun, and I can drive it back and forth wherever I want to go.
Well, cool right there, man. That's a success. Maybe she's a little warm. Man, that was fun. What's cool is when you capture the reaction, like Kerry over there cackling and slapping the steering wheel. Boost does that to you. I don't know how to explain it. You got to ride something with a turbo on it, but that's what it does to you. It takes you back to childhood, being a kid.
It's not drug induced. It's turbo.
Boost induced. Yeah.
There you go.
That's boost induced.
You get that boost induced, so you forget about them drugs and crap like that.
You don't need no laughing gas. Just need some PSI.
You run your lady off.
That's a success right there.
On the road again.
That's it, man. Well, the highs and lows of hot rodding. That is a perfect example. You're on cloud 9 and then you're like, oh wait, radiator's busted.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
It's just an old radiator.
Yeah.
Original radiator, looks like.
There she goes, blinking. All right. Kind of look up there and see if that thing's spewing. Yeah. I forgot about the radiator leak a little bit.
It's like Christine.
playing around. We're gonna run. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, I like it. Neat, ain't it?
Look at them like more power, like that little turbo.
Oh, yeah.
It just blows my mind.
Yep.
I love it.
A whole lot more.
Everything gets one now.
What you gonna do? Keep pushing the bank on that here? That Mike or Chris there? Mike.
All right, well, I'm back here messing with Danny Chevelle. This is Dave. Dave painted it, so anybody needs some paint work, look up Dave. Because he does pretty good. Yeah, look at that thing. You see that in the other video. I mean, look at it now. He's been cutting and buffing and got new wheels and tire combination on it. These are the ones that Jerry got for him. It's got air shocks and it's all jacked up so it can come up the driveway, but there we go. And I built an annular booster 850 Demon for it. Put that on there. But maybe I won't have to give it a pump shot. Maybe it's all right. I still got to give it a pump shot. All right, cool.